Hello guys and welcome back to CareerQ, a place to curate your career. In today's video, we will know how you should negotiate with the HR for your salary. If you're a fresher or even if you're an experienced candidate and you are aiming to switch in a job, then there comes a point wherein you have to discuss about your salary expectations and you have to negotiate about for your salary, what you want, what they are willing to give, and is it feasible, is it acceptable to you, is it acceptable to them. There are a lot of things. So in this video we will cover how you should approach or how you should proceed with this discussion, what you should ask, how you should answer, and how you should tackle this question such that you get the job offer and you get it at the price you wanted. Before we start today's video, I would like to request our viewers to please watch this video till the end, because there are a lot of queries that I have covered in this video and a lot of common situations where people struggle. All those are covered, so please watch the video to the end. Also, if you are a new viewer and you are liking the content that we are presenting in front of you, do subscribe to the channel and send us some motivation. So without a further ado, let's get started. So when you have decided that you will be switching your job and you have decided that now you'll be going in a new organization, you have applied for some jobs and you are receiving a call from the recruiter. They often ask you this question. They ask you questions related to your experience, your reason of leaving, and so, and they ask you your current salary and then they ask you your expected salary. You need to understand that the person who has just called you is only the recruiter. The job of that person is to just bring you to the interview room or to the interview meeting, okay? So he or she does not know what will be offered to you, what is the final price that the organization has decided in offering you. So it really doesn't matter if you start arguing with him or her that no, you want this much only and you will not work for less than this, and so on and so forth. So here comes the first question, that when is the right time? When is it the right time that you should talk about the salary? After you have been called and the recruiter has said that there will be an interview and you are there, you have had your technical round. There are, for some organizations, they take multiple technical rounds only, okay? So say for example, you have given 1 or 2 or 3, whatever number of technical rounds that organization has, you've given all of them. Till that time, you don't need to discuss your salary, because the people who are there, who are taking your interview, they are not the HRs. They are not from the onboarding team, or they are not the HR. They are not they are not the recruiting HRs. So it is really not in their hand. They are just the technical people who know the technical stuff, who in day-to-day life just do those things, and they have been called by the organization because the HRs don't know about this technical thing, okay? So they have been called because just to take your interview and nothing more. So you don't need to discuss about your salary expectations with them. Now, when you are selected in all of this, all of the rounds that is there for the organization, after that, there comes the HR, okay? The HR themselves call you that, okay, we have received your confirmation from everyone and that we want to proceed with your candidature and that we would like to give you the offer. Okay, so there at that time, that is the best time to negotiate with your salary, and don't feel bad about negotiating, okay? Some people I've seen, they are too shy. Whatever the HR says, they are okay with that. They are just like, yeah, I want a job switch and hence I'm okay with whatever you're offering. No, that is not how it should be. They will offer you their least. See, if someone will come to me now and they will say that I'll work for you for free, I will have that person. Yeah, that's how it works. So if you say, or if you don't know your what you should demand and you are okay with whatever they are offering, then they'll offer you less. Okay, you should know your market value, whatever skill sets you are having with that skill sets, and for that number of years of experience, what is the market value? What is the market? Firstly, do your research in this field. Okay, how you should negotiate. Now, when an HR puts this question that what is your expectation, you need to put a figure before the HR. So what is the figure? What is the number that you will be putting? That you need to first figure out, okay? Before going to that interview, go to the company's website, or maybe there are a lot of sites like Ambition Box, Glassdoor and others that give you the exact average of what they are offering to a particular for a particular position or for a particular experience, okay? So get to know what that company is offering for this particular skill set, or maybe this particular position, or this particular age of experience, years of experience, what is the company's price and what is it offering. Okay, you will get that information very easily from online websites, and everywhere it is there. So all you need to do is to take out some time and just do your research on this. Okay, you place that figure in front of the HR that I've seen that this is what you generally give, and with my skill sets I think that this is fair, or something like that, and you place that value in front of them. Now again, I would also say that don't just research about that particular organization. Research about the fact that what is the market price of your skill set as well. Okay, so say for example that you are applying for a job and you are negotiating for a salary in X organization, which for your years of experience and your skill set offers you maybe 10 LPA. Okay, but you know that the market price or the market value of your skill set at your year of experience is 13 LPA. Okay, so you can also put the higher number. It's not necessary that you go with their market price. Okay, you can go with what you have checked for the other organizations as well, and you say that I have with my years of experience and with the skill set, I have seen that the expected and the given average salary is this much, and that is what I expect from you. Because you know the HR is also there to negotiate. You should not feel bad about negotiating, because the HR is there to negotiate with you. The HR is actually expecting a number. Okay, and when you don't give them a number, then I mean, of course, they cannot cancel your candidature at that time, but it is a good practice or a best practice to put out a number before them. When you have put a number before them, it is not that they will just accept it. Okay, they will definitely put another number which might be greater than their but less than yours. So you need to maybe do a little bit of bargaining, or you need to be a bit negotiable. And what you can do is, say for example, they say that, see, this is the highest limit and this is the highest bar that we can raise, and this is what we can offer. We cannot go beyond this, and that this is somewhere around 11.5. Okay, now you are expecting 13, and they have decreased the bar to 11.5. So now what can you do? Of course, now you have to understand that salary is not the only negotiable thing. You can ask for a joining bonus, or you can ask for maybe some extra leaves. So there are a lot of things in which you can negotiate. Okay, so if they are bound and if they are adamant on a particular number that they can only offer you this much and they are not willing to offer you any more, then in that case ask them about something that they can offer. That is maybe the variable pay. Okay, they can raise the variable pay, or they can give you the joining bonus. So these are the things that you can ask for if they have said that this is the last thing that they can offer you. So that's how you need to negotiate, and you need to negotiate with a positive perspective. Okay, you cannot fight with them. You cannot say that, no, I am expecting 13 and this is it is non-negotiable, I'm not going to listen. If you want me, you have to give this to me, else I'm not interested. Okay, that is not an attitude. You have to find a middle ground, because the HR is also there to take you. Okay, and many freshers in this respect have their doubts that what if I ask some higher amount and they are not willing to take me because I've asked for such a high amount, and I lose on the opportunity. I don't want to lose on the opportunity, so I won't ask for a higher number. That's not how it works. Okay, if you have asked for a high number and it's higher than what they are expecting, they will try to bring you down. Okay, but that will definitely not lead you to losing the offer, because you see there is a lot of process that goes on. Okay, so the recruiter has asked some of their candidates, some of the office candidates, to spend some extra hours to take in your interview, and there are a lot of things inside procedures, inside paperwork that need to be done. So even the recruiter or the HR who's there now, they don't want to lose on you. Okay, they don't want to go through the entire process over and over and over again. Believe me, they want that thing to end as much as you want that thing to end. So as much as they can do is they will bring you down. They will bring a range down, that okay, this is not what we can offer for this much experience. You are expecting way too much, you're saying way too much, we are only offering this much, and then you can further negotiate. But don't have this fear that that I might lose on the offer if I negotiate. Now I've seen many people, what they do, firstly they agree with whatever is given. Okay, say you are interviewing, say there's a person X who is interviewing and he has agreed to whatever the HR has said. Okay, now his colleague or maybe someone of his with the same skill set and the same years of experience, he gets to know that the same company is offering him Y amount, which is Y is greater than X. So you need to understand that you cannot now go and argue with your HR that why have you hired him at this amount when you hired me at this amount. That is not the time to negotiate. You had your chance to negotiate, and you should have done your research. You should have asked your seniors and your peers and everyone that how much you should ask for, and you should have negotiated when the HR asked you for your numbers. You have agreed, you have accepted the offer, and then you go back after maybe some days, some weeks, you go back that no, I have heard that you've hired this person with the same experience and same number of years and everything at a different rate, so I want that number. No, that is not how it works. He got that rate because probably he negotiated at that time well than you. Okay, so you need to know when to negotiate. You can only negotiate when it is asked to you. Okay, after you have accepted the offer, maybe 10 days before you're joining, okay, you say that no, I don't want this, I will only join in if you give me this amount. So that is also not how it works. You were asked and you accepted, and then you agreed, and all the paperwork were done and everything, and then 10 days prior to your joining, you cannot just knock in and say that this is very less, or I was expecting this and you should have given me, and that if you don't give it to me, I won't join. That is the wrong approach. So now you've understood how you should negotiate, and when is a greater factor, that is when you should negotiate. That is all that I had in today's video. I hope that now you know how you should negotiate when you are in the HR round, and when you are asked for your salary expectation, and what are the do's, what are the don'ts. You have all of it clear in front of you. So yeah, that's all for today's video. All the best for your interview. I hope that you get whatever that you aspire for, and if you have any other doubts, queries, concerns, suggestions, anything that you would like me to cover, then you can drop those in the comments. If I see that many of you are requesting for the same thing, then I will definitely make a video on it. And if not, then I will definitely try to clear out your queries. More so, if you feel that this video was useful to you, it added some value, then put a thumbs up, give us some motivation so that we build more content for you, and do subscribe to the channel. And until next time.